Hi, I have my 4th HelloFresh box. So 14 pounds is what it says. I will go ahead and open this up. It looks like that. And this card is a little recipe booklet so you can see what you're getting. And today we have goat cheese stuffed chicken roulades. And it looks like that is with kale and couscous salad. Oops, sorry, I'll try to stay in the frame here. And let's see, Indian stuffed peppers with curried beef and garam masala scented rice. And then the last item, sorry, this is sticking, is oven roasted salmon with avocado, tangelo, and quinoa salad. Now, actually, I think I'm going to have pork in here because I missed the cutoff and nobody likes salmon in the family. My husband won't eat any seafood. So I called them and I said, oh my gosh, I missed it. And they said that, you know, I could choose something else. So I asked for the pork. And let's see what is in here. Did they do it? I mean, if they didn't, it's not a big deal. I'll just give it to my mom or neighbor or something. So this is the bag for all the chicken items. So chicken. This is the bag for... Ooh, and they didn't get it in. It looks like this is a picture of a fishy. Oh well, I will give my mom a call and see if I can drop it off at her house. And, well, it's my bad. I mean, I really should have, although they said they were switching it, but what are you going to do? And then this is the curry with the little cow on it. So, oops, sorry, I thought I turned it off. Hey, Mom. Hey, the HelloFresh, they sent me the salmon, not the pork. So actually, I have to get that to you if you want it. It just came. Okay, I'm done being on the phone with my mom. My daughter is going to take the salmon over to her. She's actually leaving tomorrow for a trip, so she's going to just have the salmon for dinner tonight. And she said she already made some vegetables and stuff at her house, so she'll just grill that up. And what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to use the other ingredients because she said it's just her, and she said I'm not going to be able to eat all that because I'm leaving. I'm going to make this and just use chicken instead of salmon and try it that way. So that'll be kind of fun. All right, so once you've taken out those top bags, you just see cardboard like this, and then when you lift the cardboard, ta-da, big reveal, you see the ice packs, whoop, that are on top. Hey, that was pretty good. I didn't even plan that. That are on top of all the meats. So, I'm sure you've seen me do this if you watch my other videos, but they're frozen solid. And here we go. Heavy puppies. I'm sure half of the shipping weight is the ice. All right, so here is the salmon. So this looks like a lovely piece of salmon. And let's see, this is the boneless, skinless chicken breast here. And this is the ground beef. So I'm gonna go ahead and get cooking. I'm not sure what yet. I'm gonna go ask my husband if he would like the beef dish or the chicken dish right now. And the salmon one that I'll turn into a chicken dish, I'll just make another day because I need to go buy some fresh chicken. So before I start cooking, let me show you what is in the bag. It looks really good, and they actually give you a hint. They say it may sound strange, but if you have never tried massaged kale before, you're in for a surprise. It says that a quick massage transforms raw kale into a tender yet hearty green that's perfect for salads. So I didn't know that. I feel like whenever I order a kale salad somewhere, it's pretty darn crispy and firm. Okay, so here is our kale. It looks nice and crispy. So about 5 large pieces in here of that. These are some slivered almonds. This is some reduced sodium chicken stock, couscous, and the crumbled feta. One of their darling little vinegar bottles. I just think these are so cute. Sun-dried tomatoes. And they're the dry ones. They're not, you know, wet and oily. And then these are some of the golden raisins. So that's what's in the bag. So far, I have just finely chopped my sun-dried tomato. I have put it on top of the cheese and I've added salt and pepper. And when it softens up and gets a little bit more room temperature, I'm going to kind of mush this all up. This will go inside of the chicken. And then I also wanted to show you, in case you haven't heard of these, they are little disposable cutting sheets. So if you don't want to get your cutting board all chickeny, or like I'm going to have to pound these chicken breasts, and I just, just be easier to toss it. Once in a while I get lazy and I use one of these. My cutting board that I use for meats is dirty right now, so I'm just going to use one of these. So it's just nice, so you don't have to have like 50,000 different cutting boards. Voila, there they are. A little bit of the filling fell out and I went and stuffed that in the edges. By the way, I'm a total cheater. Whenever I make things in the oven on a cookie sheet, I put foil down, well, parchment if I'm baking, obviously. But the cool thing is like if you ever want to make bacon for a bunch of people in the morning and your whole house stinks of it like for the whole rest of the day, a lot of times what I'll do is I will just do a whole bunch of bacon on a couple cookie sheets covered with foil. Then I put them on paper towels to get the grease, and then I'll roll them up so I can do individual servings, or and then I stick it in the freezer, so I'll have like these little tubes of bacon that I've cooked and rolled up, and then if I needed 2 pieces or 4 pieces, I'll have them portioned out that way. So it was great. So before my son went to college, I could make him a breakfast sandwich kind of in a snap in the morning by just taking the bacon out that I had pre-cooked. I put it in the microwave for just 30 seconds to a minute, and it'd be all hot and crispy, and the whole house wouldn't stink. So just a little tip in case you're wondering also why I got foil all over my cookie sheet. Now I'm boiling a cup of water, and I'm going to put the chicken stock in with it. And sorry that my stove is kind of dirty. I made pancake batter from scratch yesterday, and my daughter made herself a pancake apparently, and she did not clean it up, but that's a really good recipe. Oh my God, I should one day just share that one. It has nothing to do with HelloFresh or anything. It's just awesome. When this is at a boil, I will add the couscous and just stir it up, and then put the lid on it and let it sit. This is probably just about to boil because this is a pretty hot burner and it's only 1 cup of water. Okay, it's boiling now. I will add my couscous, give it a little stir, remove it from the heat, and cover it. How easy is that? Next, I'm going to go ahead and take the ribs and the stems off of the kale, and then I'm assuming I'll be massaging the kale in a moment. Okay, so I have added the oil and the vinegar, and in case you're wondering why, that was my daughter zooming by, why I did not use this, I can't open it, my daughter can't open it, my husband can't open it, so luckily I had some vinegar myself anyhow. I'm going to stir this around, and now for 1 to 2 minutes with my hands, which I have just washed with soap and water, I am going to massage the kale. So I won't make you watch the full minute or 2, but here goes.
Doesn't this need to be in the fridge?
Butter can stay out for a while.
You were going to make more so.
Yeah, but I was going to have to watch some of it. So that's my daughter asking me about butter in the fridge.
Wait, no, it's fine.
It's fine. Yeah, but shut the fridge now. You're letting all the
You said you were going to
like
the whole thing.
Oh, I learned something today. The dog loves raw kale. Like,
really?
he was so excited when I dropped it.
I don't even like kale, and I'm a human.
I would love kale.
Dance moms.
Oh boy, so I have to look at what time it is and see how long I have to massage this.
Dance moms is on
the kale massage. For the last step in this recipe, we're just going to fluff our couscous with a fork. So you know how it kind of is stuck to the bottom, and I'm just going to give it a little stir-a-roni. Ta-da! Like this. And then I'm going to mix it with my massaged kale. I just love that. That's hysterical. But hey, if it tastes good, it's worth doing, right? Okay. And then we mix those two together. Sorry, I've never done like a cooking show before, so I'm trying to get better at this so you can see better what I'm doing. It'd be really handy to have like an extra camera from the ceiling, right? And then I will dump in the slivered almonds, the golden raisins, ta-da! And stir that up. Now, I don't remember if I'm supposed to add salt and pepper. Hang on. I added a generous amount of pepper, but really I don't think it needed very much salt. So I'll go ahead and plate this up, and then we'll taste it. Here's the chicken all done. I think next time I might put a little bit of butter or something on top so it just looks browner on top. I know it doesn't really change the taste, but I just think it looks nicer, so just a little tip. So we are all done here. This is how much food there ended up being, just quite a bit. The interesting thing is, when you look at their picture, it looks like there is a lot more kale than couscous. It really looks more like a salad. And they're calling it a couscous salad. So, you know, you could totally, if you had more kale, throw it in there and make it more vegetable-y if you like that. So now for the taste test. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, here goes. Mmm. HelloFresh, hit it on the nose, yay. That is so, so good. I'm cooking the Indian stuffed peppers with curried beef and garam masala scented rice. And I didn't have time to do a full-on cooking video, but look how much that is. That is a really big pan. So these are the little peppers. I have a feeling I'm gonna have tons of the rice left over, but let's see how it turns out. It smells delicious, and that looks like enough food for a family of 4 right now. And here is the finished product. Looks absolutely delicious. Now check out how much extra of the rice and beef and vegetable mixture I have. So if you ever get this recipe, I would highly recommend, this is for 2, that you go get some extra red peppers. So let's see how it tastes. It tastes delicious. Another really, really good recipe. This is the finished oven roasted salmon with avocado, tangelo, and quinoa salad. However, instead of using the salmon, I use chicken breast because this is the one where my family doesn't eat salmon. So my mom was like, oh, I'll have the salmon. And then she didn't want the rest of the food that went with it. So this is what it is supposed to look like if you're doing the salmon, but I use chicken breast instead. So now we'll see if it's yummy. So that chicken salad that was supposed to be salmon salad ended up being the bomb. It was super good, and we even had leftovers for the next day, so it was plenty of food. One funny thing on that ground beef rice dish, the one that was stuffed into the bell peppers, oh my gosh, my daughter, who wouldn't even try it that night, the next day she did, and she loved it so much she kind of finished all that off over the next day or 2. She just thought it was fantastic and wants me to make it again. So that's always good. So anyway, if you have any questions, just go ahead and ask them below. I'll be happy to answer. I don't remember if I said it or not at the beginning of this video, but there is a coupon code for $40 off of your first box. And if you don't want the box after that first box, you can cancel. It doesn't stick you in any sort of like long-term subscription. So, and if you do like it, you can skip weeks and you can, you know, do it once every few months or every single week or whatever you want. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day or evening wherever you are.